Exodus chapter 27. You are to make the altar out of acacia wood, a square 5 cubits long and 5 cubits wide, its height to be 3 cubits. At its 4 corners you are to put horns, the horns to be of one piece with it, covering it with bronze. For the service of the altar you are to make pans for taking away the ashes from the burning fat, as well as shovels, sprinkling basins, forks, fire trays. You must make all the vessels for the altar out of bronze. You are also to make a grating for it of bronze network, and on the 4 corners of this put 4 bronze rings. You shall set the grating under the ledge of the altar below, so that it reaches halfway up the altar. And for the carrying of the altar, you are to make poles of acacia wood and cover them with bronze. These are to be passed through the rings, so that they are on either side of the altar when it is carried. You are to make the altar hollow with boards, in the same way that was shown to you on the mountain. You are to make also the court of the tabernacle. The curtains on the south side of the court shall be of fine twined linen, 100 cubits long for one side. Their 20 bronze posts are to be set in the 20 bronze bases, and to have hooks and connecting rods of silver. So too for the northern side. There are to be curtains 100 cubits long and 20 posts set in 20 bases of bronze with their hooks and connecting rods of silver. Across the width of the court on the western side there are to be 50 cubits of curtains carried on 10 posts set in 10 bases. The width of the court on the eastern side facing the sunrise is to be 50 cubits. On one side of the entrance there are to be 15 cubits of curtains carried on 3 posts set in 3 bases. On the other side of the entrance there are also to be 15 cubits of curtains carried on 3 posts set in 3 bases. The entrance to the court is to consist of a screen 20 cubits wide, made of purple wool, violet shade and red, of crimson wool and fine twined linen, the work of a skilled weaver, carried on 4 posts set in their 4 bases. All the posts enclosing the court are to be connected by silver rods. Their hooks are to be of silver, their bases of bronze. The length of the court is to be 100 cubits, its width 50 cubits, its height 5 cubits. All the curtains are to be made of fine twined linen and their bases of bronze. All the utensils for whatever use in the tabernacle, all the pegs of it and of the court must be of bronze. You are to command the people of Israel to bring you pure olive oil for the lamp, and to keep a flame burning there perpetually. Aaron and his sons are to set this flame in the tent of meeting outside the veil that is before the testimony. It must burn there before the Lord from evening to morning perpetually. This is an irrevocable statute for all generations of Israelites.